It's like hunting season out here. This has been going on for a while. You missed the rapid fire bang, 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 bang. Or, well, missed one that just happened anyway. So, I had coffee boiling. I started cutting up, chopping up, making wood for a fire. That's not my garbage. I don't drink Coors or some Smucker's crap, whatever that is. Somebody left it in the fire pit. Horrible. It's all wet. Nobody can use it, so why do it? Throw it away. But anyway, yeah, I'm out here. The sun is out now. It's been cloudy for like the last 2 hours. Hazy, like overcast, hazy, cloudy. So I thought, hell, I didn't want to make a fire, but maybe I will. Kind of have the warm opinion. It's really nice out right now. There's no wind. It's probably 50, probably 55 maybe. It's really nice. I mean, super nice. And so, yeah, it looked like it might rain or something. So I started cutting up stuff to make a fire, and now it's sunny and even warmer. And it's not like I need the smoke to keep the bugs away. It's March 1st today, Saturday, March 1st. Here's what I got going on. Warming up my coffee. It's still hot, so hot it's still steaming the lid with it open. But here's what my tools of choice. This thing right here, I use this 99% of the time. I cut with this, cut the wood. The only reason why I got the saw out is because bigger pieces, the 3-inch rounds, this will cut it, but I didn't want to be there forever, so I broke that up. And I hacked off a piece of the fire starter, and I didn't want to do it with my machete, so I did it with that. That's just an old nasty saw. Well, here's my setup for the night. I got the bed set up. The bed was already set up. I set it up when I put it in the van, but it's set up. I got, let me get up here a little bit. I got a pad. You can't see, there you go. It's a flat, kind of padded. It's got like a foam in between. And then it came with this pad, which is really squishy. And I got my, I think this is the 35. Yeah, this is the 35 degree. And then I just put this over it, which I probably won't even use. And my insulated sweatpants, which is why I won't have all those blankets on me. And I got this Mr. Heater, Buddy Heater. Yeah, and this thing, if you don't have one of these, I highly recommend getting one. I'm not going to go ahead and take it out of the box. It looks just like the picture. But you turn it on, and what this is a combustible gas leak detector. Now, you got to get, relatively close to it. You can't do it up here and detect. It's not a gas fume detector. It's a leak detector. But anyway, you turn on the power button, and it'll do a 30-second countdown within fresh air, so it reads fresh air. And then you push the button. It has two settings. You can see them right there. One, those two blocks, the S something and this one. It switches from one to high to low or whatever. I put it on the lower one because it seems to pick it up further away. It just reads it quicker in a sense. But you take the tip of this and you put it where you have a connection, a gas connection, whether it's your pilot and you think your pilot went out, or here, or your stove, anywhere there's this gas connection. You just put that point near it, and it'll detect a leak, and it'll beep, 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 and shoot right up to 10 if it's really bad. But anyway, this is my setup here. That's all the camping stuff I need right in there. Cookware, anything to do with camping. Anything to do with outdoors and camping. There could be anything from bug spray to clip hooks for hooking things up. I mean, whatever I use for camping over the years, it's in that tote. And my stove goes in there. Everything fits inside there. So the only thing I don't put in there is food. I bring that separate. Like some of the dry stock is in that cooler there. Well, you can see that McDonald's wrapper that was left over from the drive this morning. And here it is 4:30 in the afternoon. So that'll get thrown out. But I have that cooler. That's all refrigerated stuff. And drinks, ice packs, whatever. That's only been opened once since I've filled it to get that drink right there. Other than that, that's never been opened. So everything that's frozen there is still frozen. That little cooler is amazing. That's an Ozark Trail. And it seals really tight. Here, hold on. We'll get to the stuff in a minute here. But it seals really tight. I can't open it right now because I'm one-handed. Oh, there it goes. See the rubber seal right here? Yeah, this stuff is ice cold. I can feel the cold air coming out of it. But it just seals it like that. And that rubber seal lets no air out whatsoever. Probably one of the best coolers I've ever owned. Well, for sure. And this here is my hiking gear. This is the only stuff I really use for hiking, other than what I wear, shoes and all that. But this is my chest mount for my camera. This has solar battery, power pack, water bladder with a filter, some extra food, snack bar type stuff, gloves and a hat, you know, extra things that you just need now and then, but not much really, because I like the water bladder. It's pretty heavy because I keep it full when I start a hike for the day or whatever, and then when it's done I drain it every day and dry it out really good and leave the cap off so it airs out. Excuse me. But my poles are Ozark Trail Walmart's. I got 3 sets of these. I got 2 sets with the black handles that are up, just short black handles up here. I like these because it has this knob here, and I put my hands, like, sorry for the dirty hands, but I was making a fire back there. I put my fingers, like these fingers, like this right here, and when I walk, it's a perfect pendulum when I'm walking. It just goes right out in front of me perfectly, like you don't even have to think about it. And this stuff down here, if you got this stuff out down here, you're having a bad day, or you're helping somebody with a bad day. You know, jumper cables, a winch, pull you out of getting stuck. This is for pruning, obviously, but sometimes it helps to prune up a bunch of sticks, put under your tires. Sometimes it's all you need. And I also have my bow saws over here. Well, I showed you that when I did the fire over there. But yeah, basic tools, you should have them. Everything else, typical, you know, Ford van. I put the dash mat on. It's all dirty, but yeah. But this isn't the typical you know, conversion. There isn't going to be any kitchen sinks and cabinets and, you know, microwaves and air fryers and all that in here. This isn't this is just how you doing? Not too bad. How are you? Good. Good to see people out this early.
Yeah, beautiful.
Cool guys. They just invited me over if I wanted to come over and hang out with them later. But I was like, I don't know, we'll see. I'm kind of a loner when it comes to this stuff. But anyway, back to this. Yeah, this, what you see is pretty much it. I mean, I still got obviously more insulation work to do before, you know, cold weather again, or even hot weather. I want to finish completely covering everything in the ceiling with the thick mat like I did the floor. I'm not going to peel all this out to show you. That's in a different video. And then the walls will get covered, finish up with the stuff I used already. You know, just finish up where it's exposed. Up on that rail, it's filled with spray foam a little bit. I want to do a little bit more, and then finish the whole thing off with sound deadening and insulation, and then fabric, everything. No wood, just because wood is squeaky and makes a lot of noise when you go down the road. I don't like it. I like things quiet. So I'm going to use fabric, and I may even spray glue and then roll fabric over it. That way I can replace it when I need to. But anyway, that's the whole plan here. This is what I got going on. That's going to be dinner. I got my wires hooked up. I showed you the cooler. Yeah, got my wires for later. That runs right up into the dash. Lighter plug. I really only use one plug for my phone, but I'll probably charge my solar charger tonight for a little while. I'll run the truck for 20 minutes or so and get it warm in here with the truck heater, and then have the exhaust pipe and stuff keep the bottom of the truck warm. So that'll help. Although I can't feel it because the insulation is really thick, it still helps to keep the metal underneath warm. It'll stay warmer. But I had this thing on low while I was cutting the wood and making coffee. I put it on low, and I turned it like this so it would radiate heat that way, and I just closed the doors. I didn't close them tight. I just closed them like this. And I almost forgot I had it running. And I'm out here doing stuff and la-da-da, and took a sip of the coffee, and I was like, it's going to be nice. Wake up in the morning, and I was like, oh, crap. Open up this door. And I was like, whoa. It was so warm in here, just having it on low. It was unbelievable. So I'm going to have no problem staying warm with this thing. It was crazy warm. Like, you touch everything, and there's no cold chill to it. That's how warm it was in here. But yeah, this is where we're at for the night. Pretty cool. I'm looking forward to many other trips. That camouflage bag there has all my trekking poles, my other sets of trekking poles. I keep my other ones in there too, but when I'm out and about, I keep them in the front seat just so they're easy to grab. And then the other green bag has my fishing rods and reels and stuff like that in it. That's my fish fillet board that I made years ago. I mean, many years ago. Almost 20 years ago. Plenty of tackle. You know, over the years, you get plenty of tackle. That's I don't know how many bins are in there. Plus, the compartments are all full. This pack here is basically just a towel and shower stuff. Just personal hygiene stuff, usually. I keep in this just because the inside of it is almost like a plastic liner. It's a really nice pack. I bought that many, many years ago too, when I first started doing long hikes, 3-4 day hikes. But I don't do that anymore. Back there is all my wet weather clothing, from frog togs to straight up heavy duty rubber raincoats, and the boots and shoes that are wet resistant or underneath that, and warmer clothes, extra pants, extra sweatshirts, a heavy jacket, that brown one you see in the back right there, that's a heavy denim coat. That bag is my emergency bag, survival bag, stuck somewhere bag, gotta make it home bag, all that kind of stuff is in there. That always goes with me no matter what vehicle I have. And then I got my tools, my mechanic tools. If I break down, that's an actual big mechanic toolbox. Many, many tools in there, even torque wrenches and stuff like that. You know, so if other people break down as well as me, I got ways to fix all that. Dry stock, I think I told you all that, and extra stuff, you know, if it's the kind of stuff like you come home and you throw it on your kitchen table, you know, you're just extra crap that you just throw in there, you know, that you're going to use all the time. Oops, breakfast from this morning that I never finished, an extra pan that I might need, got extra food in there, power cords, just stuff, you know you're going to need, and you want to just grab it quick without having to dig through all stuff like that, because the stuff in there is just extra plates, extra cups, just camping gear. But I keep it all in there just so I know where it is. It's in there all the time. Just grab the tote and go. That's my life. And that bad boy, if you don't have one of those, I highly recommend it. You know, I'm not saying take a crap in it, leave it in there and then hang out, you know. You got to do your duty and go out and dig a hole and bury it when you're done. But you line that with a plastic bag, just like, you know, and do your duty. Don't pee in it, because it just make it miserable for yourself. And go out and dig a hole, bury it. I got a fold-up shovel behind one of these seats somewhere. And you can never have enough lights. I mean, I got lights here for when I read later. I got a light up there. It's magnetic. It shoots up there if I need it, and or right there. And I got another one of them right here, okay, so I can see to step in when I step in at night. And you can grab these; they're magnetic. You can take them right off there. So if I gotta go over there at night, take a poop, I got light to do it. Lights everywhere. You can never have enough flashlights. Don't be a fool. Think one light's enough. You know, you never know when your batteries are going to die. You never know when you drop it and break it. You just never know anything, even though you think you do. I even got a light back there. That's my favorite light. That thing will light it up so bright in here you got to squint your eyes. And that's rechargeable. I love that light. That's super light. That'll come out here at night when I'm sitting around. But more than likely I won't. I'll probably just hang out in here and wait for morning. I usually go to bed pretty early. You know, my normal everyday bedtime is usually between 9 and 10. But I got a fire ready if I decide to make one. I don't know if I'm going to or not. We'll see. You know, it's almost inviting. If you make a fire, it's kind of inviting. These guys with their gunshots, they've been doing this all day, ever since I've been here. I've been here since about 3 o'clock, and it's probably going on 5:30 now, maybe. Yeah, 5 o'clock, 5:06. There's a shooting range right up the road here. Yeah, they're just out having fun. All right, well, I'm going to kick back with my coffee because I just made it, and it's nice and warm, and I got a little bit of backup. That's still kind of warm, but this is warm. You know, hot stainless cup, nice, love it. All right, I'll see you in a bit.